Huh?
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince? Huh? On me! Stormwind! On me! Is this the fairest shadow? It doesn't look like an imitation. The tile of Boreas must find an heir. Huh? The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles. Ah. On me.
The world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them. Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies! On me. Maria sweeping in! Stormwind!
My old friend. This is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter. On me.
Huh? Yeah. Huh?
Ah! I can't hide from it!
You must deliver it.
Your path cannot end here. You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
If you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior, step forward.
Huh? Is this the heart of the wolf?
Roland!
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods. But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky, lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
A knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request... I shall do as you wish. Knight of Boreas.
Huh. You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path. But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons. Just a lost soul who is wandering.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The ray here of Solnari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but I wield the power that Roland did at his peak. But my heart and mind remain frozen. Therefore, I, in my current form, after redeeming you from injustice and guiding your surrender to the abyss, I shall rectify myself and continue to follow the knightly path.
Huh. The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined. I suppose there's no chance to make you see...
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may... Otherwise, why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered, and all you hold is a phantom that bears its form. You no longer have the means to change the situation, and no...
Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andreas, god of the North Wind. Andreas! Can you hear me?
Wake up! You are the great god of the Northwind! How long will you allow yourself to suffer the
If this is your final gambit, grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot summon miracles. Return. Return to the ley line. This is my choice. My memory. Is this the answer that I found?
Andreas, at long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
This is all that a wolf can hope.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines. But what?
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening...
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably...
If a mortal heart is to bear the soul of a god, this is a path that cannot be retraced. Yet,
Your heart, your soul...
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf. Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allow Lupus Boreas' soul to assimilate your own, then be devoured by me. But how did you have the strength to fight while
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision,
You have a stubborn will, and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight fights. The choice you have made is a flawed one. Your soul is now merged with that of Andreas. When he fully joins the ley lines, neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines, let alone rescue you. You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation. May your soul rest in peace with Boreas, lonely warrior.
Haha, lonely? Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking forward to my triumphant return. I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong! You've got mail!
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you. Come on! Mondstadt!
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka. To Varka.
Family.
No pig call.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind. Master.
Master.
Varka.
Varka.
Uncle Varka! He's the right to us!
For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The Abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine!
A knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You're not alone.
Right back at you, Varka.
North wind blows southward. May it guide you on your journey home.
Leave it all to me!
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
Can't fall here!
Fly home to us, Grandmaster! Spread your wings and soar toward a new dawn.
Fate's chosen Lupaka.
On me.
Spread
Look forward and do not look back.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius, but I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh. I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf. I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you. Phew. This has been one long expedition. From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead. Hey, everyone. It's been a mighty long time. I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
Yeah. I'm home. It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get... This sword was just a decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. That was the plan. The second half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines?
All jokes aside, what would you have done if the Traveler hadn't been able to separate?
Initially, I was planning to have Barbados carry out that step. But when I approached him about it, he said there was a much more suitable candidate. Turns out our trust was not Then, I guess we'd have had to get Barbados to send a wind to blow me back home. But it would have come at a heavy price. And with no guarantee of success. Besides... It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash.
You're dreaming if you think it would have come that cheap.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. Well, with the shadow of Roland vanquished, the Wild Hunt won't be able to consolidate their forces for the foreseeable. A few knights will remain on rotation at the Nodcry stronghold, but everyone else will be sent home in waves. Albedo and Duran will come back with the first wave. So, it's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. My future. Huh. You may already have learned of this from Barbados or the Hexen Circle. Correct. Although, as things stand now, I believe we may have changed the course of the future. Thanks in no small part. Still, after I've tied up some loose ends with the Knights of Favonius, I'll need to make another trip back north. Besides, the first group of knights who volunteered to stay there have yet to be relieved of their duty.
Ah, how noble. But be honest, your main reason... Wait, seriously?
I'm only pulling your leg. You'll be seeing a lot more of me in Mondstadt from... it's been a while since I felt this wind. All right, then. I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the breeze for a little longer. For all the wine in the world.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal test 6308.
Let me weave you a verse.
Do you fear the dark?
Who's that?
Night falls.
Time for takeoff. Let's play. Everybody stand back. Let's...
Thunder! Up the ante! Maria sweeping in!
You think you can get away? Oh dear. Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh?
The story has only just begun!
Thunder! Burn!
On me.
That's weird. Jean said this is where the event is supposed to be, but there's nothing here. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, that sure brings back memories. Kinda nostalgic. Even after all this time, this place hasn't changed one bit. Rucker's getting all sent up. Well, we still need to find Jean and the others. Yeah. Paimon remembers there used to be hydro slime hiding here, but it's gotta be gone now, right? Whoa! A fungus? Are those supposed to be in Mondstadt? Not that these are a real threat to us at this point, but still!
Yeah! Yeah!
Vic said this isn't hard enough. Should I grab a geovision for the next round then?
Is this really the time to get competitive?
Did you hear that, Paimon?
Hear what?
Huh. Must have been my
Huh? Why did someone hang Jumpy Dumpty mines all over this tree? What? But they don't look alike. You can't even eat them. Not a lot of people come here, but a bomb's still a bomb. If someone gets hurt by accident, Clee's gonna get... Yeah, but let's take a picture with the camera before we take them down. First the fungus, and now this? If it turns out not to be event-related, it'll be good to have a record of what we found. You couldn't just compliment Paimon's smarts like a regular person? Whatever. Anyway, it never hurts to be careful. We've seen through lots of tricks, but we've also gotten the short end of the stick a bunch of times, too. Paimon likes the optimism. Come on, let's get that picture taken. Then, get rid of... Ready to jump right in, huh? Just don't forget to take a picture first. Guess there was no danger after all. Were those meant to welcome us or something? Anyway, we should be good here. Let's keep going. it. Let's take a closer look. Huh. Paimon's next line was...
As we all know...
Right! Poetry and language flow like the wind! Look! There really is something wrong with this statue of the Seven! It's fish! But it's so light! Huh. Wonder why? Okay, Paimon's sure of it now. This can't be for an event. No one in their right mind would replace that huge statue of the Seven with a statue of Klee. Yeah, and well, but that's not the point. You're not weirded out by this? Oh, you're right. This must be Alice's. She could put 100 Klee statues all around Mondstadt, and Paimon still. That explains the other weird stuff we saw up till now, too. She must have asked Jean to write that letter so we. No, wait! Maybe that was Alice just pretending to be Jean. Paimon wouldn't put it past her. Yeah, Paimon's not upset. The surprises were nice, and this statue is pretty cool. Plus, we got to take a little trip down memory lane. Makes and fuzzy. What do we do now, though? There's nobody around. If this is some sort of elaborate prank, guess we're in it until the people behind it jump out and say, "Gotcha!" Huh? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. Guess all there's left to do... Maybe it'll give you the power of pyro or something!
The world opens itself before those with noble hearts.
Sparks and splash! You were right! Alice is full of surprises! Good guessing on your part! Let's keep going and see what else we find!
Yeah!
Go now.
Yes, now why are we too late?
Whoa! It's the ball!
There's something huge in the sky!
Okay, we all remember what Paimon said back then. Anyway, since he's here, that must mean we're about to meet another old friend in these woods. Look! There he is! Back then, the Goblin was tainted by the Abyss, and Tone Deaf Bard was about to heal his wounds. But your control over Animo wasn't so great, so they noticed you and ran off. But you've had tons of practice since then, so mistakes like that should be a thing of the past. Sure? Hi there, traveler.
Apologies. You were just even livelier than I remembered, and I wasn't expecting it.
Which means mission accomplished on the surprise front, I suppose. What do you say, Alice? Hi, Marks.
Oh, yes, indeed. That was fantastic. I've recorded it all, in fact.
Ha! So you were watching us all along. And hold on.
What a delightful reunion. Welcome to Mondstadt, you two. The place where it all began.
Lovely to see you, dearies. So what's the verdict? Did our special welcome ceremony meet the mark?
It was very... you, that's for sure. Paimon can't believe the Knights of Favonius let you go that far. Where'd you move the real statue of the Seven anyway?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't figured it out. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next door by now. Certainly not my idea of a pleasant afternoon.
So, what's going on here?
Ah, now you're asking the right questions, Paimon.
The answer lies over here.
Nicole? You're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on vacation. In fact, but I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole. I trust you're well acquainted with her skill at...
Yep. We experienced that firsthand and not...
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invented. Inside it, when you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt, Alice took the opportunity to place you within it.
Oh! We didn't even notice!
I wouldn't be much of a Dodo King if I couldn't pull off a simple trick like that.
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. They only exist within this bubble. Ah, except for Venti and Dvalin, of course. I invited Venti, and he brought the dragon along.
It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your journey. It feels you might not remember the name or melody, and still, you start humming along, and I'm assuming your trip down memory lane was similarly nostalgic.
So does Jean know about this or not? Paimon's starting to think that invitation letter was a fake.
Oh, no. Jean wrote that herself, I assure you. I wouldn't dare forge a letter under her name.
Huh. So you do draw the line somewhere.
Ooh. Not with my daughter in her clutches. If you ever become a mother, you'll understand.
Oh, come on! It's not like she's being held hostage.
The point is, this magical bubble was created at with the expedition in Nodcry coming to an end. The knights will be home before...
Varka thinks it's better to give people time to reunite with their families, so he told Jean to hold off on a huge welcome reception for now. Of course, Jean has her own thoughts on the matter.
As things stand, we're keeping the reception small, but this magic bubble is one of them. The returning knights can use it to catch up on...
Simply put, it's a reenactment of your adventures.
Indeed. The ultimate goal is for everyone to have a chance to take part in the excitement.
So, what about the parts that took a few, creative liberties?
Oh, those were there because the bubble world is still being transcribed and debugged. Memories are easy to extract, and the resulting information density is fine. But if memories are the only thing used to recreate a world, it's hard to ensure a lack of deviation. For example, these memories belong to Venti. But even for someone like him, whose memories are quite reliable, not to mention, on their own, memories lack an interactive component. So I added some self-deductive capabilities to this magic, which exacerbated the instability.
Yeah.
For instance, say we're recording memories and Lisa happens to fly into a fury over some overdue library books at the same time. A powerful thunderstorm might unfold in the bubble world out of nowhere. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We just have to send someone to scout things out first. Then we can manually correct it.
Exactly. Plus, once the recording is complete, the magic will loop, so there won't be further deviations, and we won't... And before it's all said and done, we'll be sure to cover up your identity, Venti.
Much appreciated. Otherwise, buying around at the Angel's share is gonna be much more of a hassle.
Huh.
Like you're the one who does the buying.
It's settled then. We'll allow you to be the first to relive these precious memories, and in return, you'll be our eyes on the inside.
Yeah, but it sounds like fun. Besides, we already snapped a few pics of some potential bugs.
Oh, no, Paimon. That one was entirely intentional.
What?
As the creator of this world, I'm afforded a bit of creative license, I would think. Creating this bubble was no easy task. It's a little personal touch.
I doubt anyone will mind. As far as I'm...
Oh, well. Paimon can't argue with that.
In that case, we'll be counting on you to continue testing our work tomorrow.
It's still early. Why not check out the other events at the testing grounds in the meantime?
Yeah, we'll go say hi. She's the one who invited us after all.
I think nothing of it. Now that the world is at peace, you two are overdue for a vacation. Best to...
Devolin appeared a little late, but his sparks and splash triggered a deep magical reverberation. Background music needs to start half a second late. I should put another instance if now the diagnostics are failing. I just don't get it.
Nicole, dear, stop fretting. You're projecting rather loudly, you know.
Every detail is within your control, huh? Color me impressed. Oh, and didn't you say Kleiner would be making the trip with you this time, Alice?
He's been delayed, I'm afraid. Troublesome happenings on another planet. And of course, just when he jumped through all those hoops to make it back to Teyvat, the border is a terrible mess even now. So, unfortunately, his vacation has been. Just yesterday, he did give us a call on the Dodo communication device, though. As you can imagine, Klee was pleased as punch to hear her dad's voice.
I see. Being a seeker is a tough job indeed.
Burn it down!
Yes, good work. We'll go with this.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Honorary Knight, Paimon, did you have a good time in Alice's...
Yeah, it was so cool!
I'll be sure not to spoil it then. I imagine you might be interested. I loved the idea when Alice brought it up, but I knew it would take a great deal. Luckily, Venti, or rather, Lord Barbados, agreed to help. After that, I opened up recruitment to the people of Mondstadt. Countless volunteers jumped at the chance to reenact your stories, Honorary Knight. It took me 2 days just to read through all the application. A lot of people have gotten involved. And that
Are you one of them?
Yes, according to Alice, I'm one of...
Yeah! There are other activities here too, right?
Well, such are the duties of the acting for those of us who have been holding down the fort, so to speak. The return of the expedition, the Grand Master contacted me and said not to organize a grand reception on their behalf, and I'm sure the team will be exhausted upon returning, and making a big fuss might just tire them out.
I'm sensing a butt in there somewhere.
Yes, well, those of us here in Mondstadt have resuming normal life after such a long expedition will be quite an adjustment. An official welcome might help them feel at home and reacclimate to life here. Not to mention, it's a chance for the people to show them no matter how long we've been apart, we're still family. Yes, absolutely. And I don't know, perhaps I am overstepping.
So, whole bubble.
Here, I'll show... First, this is an arena we've set up to showcase Favonius blade work. The cavalry company is in charge of this one.
Ooh, that means we'll get to see Kaya on...
That's right. Compared to me, he's much better at keeping things interesting, even when the subject matter is...
Here is modest as ever.
Over here, we're running a wind glider speed shooting event. It's not hard to guess who's in charge of this one, I'm sure. Yes, her gliding skills are top-notch, and she's quite creative when it comes to event design. Be sure to check it out when the time comes. There's also a booth that will serve as a reception area, where people can relax and chat with each other. A few simple games will be available as well. Hertha is in charge of the drink stall, but we're still working on the
Well, the more alcohol options, the better, I think. The expedition team likes the strong stuff.
Fair point. Huh?
What's with that fade?
Grandmaster, you're back? Has the entire team returned as well? Apologies, we're not quite done with the preparations, but I assure you, it's limited to what you see.
Hey. Relax, Jean, relax. No need to get all formal. Besides, I knew you'd want to surprise us, no matter what.
Oh, I see.
If I didn't tell you to put on the brakes, I knew you'd go full throttle and start planning the next Ludi Harpastum or Windbloom Festival. You put so much pressure on yourself, diving headfirst into the deep end without thinking about how much is on your plate.
Oh, wow.
Well, looking out for my fellow knights comes with a job. As for the event, food, drink, and fun in spades without too much pomp and circumstance. Yeah, just like a month.
That's far too kind, Grandmaster. But...
I mean it, you know? Just trust my judgment. Now that I'm finally back in my old stomping grounds, let me treat you to a meal.
Oh, nice!
What's...
Actually, Grandmaster, there's a few things I'd love for you to look over. Perhaps we could go back to headquarters first.
Hang on. You know this is just a pit stop, right? There's not going to be time for me to take over the whole shebang.
Of course. Still, you are the Grand Master.
Oh, you have no idea what this means. I'll be trapped in the office until tomorrow morning.
It's not that dramatic. If we make haste, we'll finish before dawn.
As much as Paimon wants to check out that secret menu, you should at least do some work now that you're back.
All right. Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Hello there, Honorary Knight.
Nice to meet you, Honorary Knight and Lady Paimon. Glenfidia, at your service.
Looks like you're in a good mood, Hertha. And nice to meet you, Glenfidia. By the looks of things.
Indeed. Thanks to some help from the Angel's Share and the cat. Besides all the classics, we also mix cocktails to order, and are currently offering a limited
Cocktails? Do you remember that time we served as bartenders at the Angel's Share? And recently, you've also shown off your skills at the flagship in Nockrag. We sure have come a long way, huh?
The only thing is, our current drink selection is quite traditional, and it stopped feeling fresh long before the expedition began. To offer everyone some more exciting choices. But I need to get back to handling resident requests, and Glenfidia doesn't have much experience. Honorary Knight, if you're free.
You'll be amply compensated, of course, plus double pay for overtime, depending on your performance metrics.
Paimon's not sure what performance as the best guide into that. Paimon needs to keep up with the changing times. Besides, this'll give her
Working with you.
I'll do my best to support Lady Paimon in any way I can. I'm very skilled when it comes to things like portion.
All right. Well, if you're ready.
Oh my. It looks like Hertha has gone back to her duties, and Glenfidia is away somewhere too. Has our dear cutie taken complete charge of the drink stand? Wonderful. Now I can order without worrying about ending up with one of the logistics company's specials. The type of drink that keeps you awake all night, leaving you no choice but to pass the time working. That's right. I'm just a carefree librarian now. If only there weren't so many people with overdue books, and I didn't have to go door to door to get them back. I would have dropped by to chat with you sooner, and try out your delightful creations, of course. Let me think. I don't really have a favorite, and if it could help me nod off to sleep later...
Here's a snow-kissed dawn. Hope you like it.
It's delicious, cutie. Pleasantly tart, sweet, but not cloying, smooth on the palate. If anything, though, I seem to be feeling a little more energetic than I'd like. Perhaps you've unwittingly unraveled Glenfidia's secret and concocted an even more effective pick-me-up? Don't worry, there's no rush. Your eyes are aglow. Let's chat for a while. Take your time. Since you're asking, there's a chef, fresh out of training in Fontaine, who's recently taken up a position at the Goth Grand Hotel. She borrowed our most valuable book. Apparently, she plans to use dessert-making techniques to improve the taste of various savory dishes. Something about reducing their greasiness. Indeed, and judging by the results, she rather overdid it with the caramels. Caramel sauce is such a fantastic ingredient, you know? It never fails to please when added to drinks. So improving food, I suppose, isn't always about being... Lately? So careful with your wording, cutie. Is that because you think that I, too, might have changed since we last met? Or simply because you can't remember? Not bad at all. A flawless answer. Back in my student days, I might have been drawn to every new and exciting ingredient I read about, constantly expanding my horizons and stepping out of... To paraphrase a certain Liyue legal expert, my life is fast approaching a state of living out one's golden years in peace and comfort. I'm no longer so easily moved. I'm sure you remember, a few years ago, when we were adventuring together, you found me that sweet-tasting Well, my tastes haven't changed a bit since then. Oh, this? That was for another of today's little air. A large contingent of the expedition team will be returning to Mondstadt soon. They've been away for such a long time, so there's a good chance Jean asked me to visit some of their families to try and get a better understanding of what new ingredients might satisfy our knight's changing preference. Well, they've all devoted their blood, sweat, and time to protecting Mondstadt. Based on what I gathered, the most requested ingredient was cacahuatl from Natlan. It seems like our knights, in their letters, many of them mention that they rely on cocoa to keep themselves energized. I've tried hot cocoa myself, and I must say, I find it just as effective as coffee when it... Surely you're not suggesting I'd take this opportunity to sneak off on My investigations into Mondstadt's lesser-known drinks took me to Dawn Winery, where on my way back, I ran into Emmetall out on patrol. She'd encountered some monsters she didn't know how to deal with, and in her desperation, I accompanied her on a detour to Wolvendom to teach some raving hounds a lesson. It's been a while since I've had... As expected, cutie, your brilliant mind has grown even sharper. Just a few gentle hints were all you needed to light that special spark of inspiration.
Finished! A new creation. Custom made for you. This should help you fall asleep quickly and guarantee you peaceful dreams. It's called a slumbering rose.
From the colors to the choice of glass, everything's been carefully crafted. Based purely on appearance, it's exactly my style. Full marks. It's like savoring an exquisite dessert before taking a stroll along the shore of Cider Lake. With a gentle breeze caressing your skin, relaxed and at ease. I no longer feel drained of energy, but neither am I overstimulated. I'm actually starting to feel a little sleepy. As a bedtime drink, this is pure perfection. So good, in fact, that I feel like writing an article to extol the virtues of this slumbering rose. I can use it as an opportunity to crown you the new maestro of mixology. Speaking of lakeside strolls, why don't you join me next time there's a clear, warm day? Any walk would be more relaxing with you to talk to along the way, cutie. Then, when we get back, you could fix me up another glass of slumbering rose. And I'll make just as sure to hold you to that. When the time comes, I won't accept any excuses.
Good afternoon, traveler. I didn't expect the honor of witnessing your harmonizing talent here in Mondstadt. Both, actually. A lady calling herself a mage asked me to come manage her flower shop. At about the same time, the Cat's Tail commissioned me to create a new fragrance. Ending today's busy schedule with a drink crafted by you in person is truly a wonderful reward. I have faith in your choice.
Care to give this a try, Miss Emily?
Your artistry is truly... This tastes like a local variant of a Lumideuse Twilight. And the gentle and elegant taste, with its distinct layers combined with a hint of Mondstadt's characteristic scent, offers quite a though in reality, there's no need for you to be so conservative. I have quite a high tolerance for flavors that stray outside the boundaries of conventional wisdom. Your drink was nice, but it would be perfect if you could make one with a little more depth. A cocktail that shows off your unique understanding and enhances my... If you need time to mull things over, perhaps you might find inspiration in a little light you for asking. When I first got, to my surprise, my trial fragrance, which used Valberry as the primary note. Let's just say that sweetness, even in daily life. In the end, I completely eliminated Valberry as an ingredient and turned instead to... They're part of my reward from the flower shop owner. I studied However, this is a special case. So, windwheel the various parts of the windwheel aster plant. I just took it for a little extracting. It really, in such condition, when scents are blended well, it seems, when mixed properly, all the, yes, that... Usually, if it's before there was an officer named Terena who used to treat me to aged Corte wine. But in the world of besides, so I don't mind Just from our brief, perhaps you possess a natural talent.
Here you go. A new and improved, Emily-inspired, Lumideuse Twilight.
The colors are cooler and more refreshing. Are these bright specks on the surface the crushed petals and leaves of windwheel asters? I'm sure it must taste wonderful. Let me try. Your cocktail not only captures therefore, I suggest you call this drink the winds and clouds of Mondstadt swirl together in the glass. Really? Now it's time to slowly sip. Thank you so much. This is the most memorable cocktail I've ever had. Once I get back to Fontaine, I will attempt to recreate this moment as both a fragrance and once I've perfected the recipes. I hope you'll do me. Until then, I look forward to seeing...
The birds call!
The wind knows me.
Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud!
Laid bare. Burn it down!
Everybody stand back! Let's...
Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind!
Transfixed! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud! One with nature! Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind strike!
I'm going in!
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Try and stop me!
As one with wind and cloud!
Everybody stand back!
Laid bare.
Transfixed! Clouds high. The birds call!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Light of the blazing sun!
Wind Strider!
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Breath from the sky!
Clouds high. The birds call!
Everybody stand back!
Burn it down!
wind and cloud.
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Light up the blazing sun!
Start the clock! Quick as a flash!
Wrath from the sky!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Oh, faster! Stronger! Let's move! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Ah! Boot! Hey!
Light it up! Light up the blazing sun!
I'm going in! Quick as a flash! Start the clock! Yeah! Shot! Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Boot! On my mark! Faster! Stronger! Let's light it up! Everybody!
Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!
Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Fork first! Let's move! I'm going in! Boot! Look out below! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Quick as a flash! Yeah! On my mark!
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Everybody stand back! Let's
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
Let's move! Control breathing. Yeah! The antenna! Grant me strike! It's just...
Defensive mode engaged.
Be gone, Shadow of Darkness! You got this!
Divine Light, shield them! Light the dust! Raymond converge.
Light compels you! All the light shines from...
Preparing for dust up. Cleanup sequence. The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines!
A new moon rises. Flame.
Behold, the dawn! You got this! All the light shines...
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged.
Locking this will show us the way! Without further ado...
Light the dust!
Three moons converge.
Light compels you! Go get him, Aiden!
Preparing for dust up. Cleanup sequence. Be cleansed.
A moonlit night for all. Whoa.
Annihilation mode. Defensive mode engaged.
Behold, the dawn! You got this!
Light the dust! Light the dust! Divine light, shield them!
Three moons converge. Flame.
Be gone, Shadow of Darkness! Go get him!
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence in...
The pinnacle of excellence! A dash of frost! Stop that! Let the world come alive!
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Annihilate. Power. Busted. Here comes the catch.
A burst of flavor!
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now. Extinguished. Mine to wield.
freezer!
Let the world collide!
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Power.
Time to shine! Shower me with
The pinnacle of excellence! A dash of frosting! Here comes the catch. Quiet them now. Annihilate. Mine to wield. A little elusive! Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Let my name echo in song!
Extinguish! A burst of flavor! The audacity! A dash of frost!
Let the world collide! Time to shine! Strike a pop!
Burn it down! Annihilation mode. Insulation chamber. Open fire! Open fire! Light of the blazing sun! Defensive mode engaged.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Preparing for Doxa. Cleanup sequence.
Let's fly!
Open fire! Open fire! Fire in the hole!
Let my name echo in song! Yoo-hoo!
Pyroclastic surge! Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged.
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated. Open fire! Locked on! Locked on! Knock him down.
Strike a pop!
Light it up! Rev the insulation chamber deployed.
Let my name echo in song!
Take me up!
Let the world come alive!
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up. Annihilation mode. Insulation chamber.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe. Night falls.
Converge. Wait. Game's up. Fun's over.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
The long sleep beckons. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes to dust.
A moonlit night for all. Wayne. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode. Ultimatum protocol. Insulation chamber.
Here comes the catch.
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe. Be silent to dust. Fear the dark.
A moonlit night for all.
Preparing for dust up. ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
Just doing what you're good at won't cut it, you know. Sometimes the only way to grow stronger is to step out of your comfort.
So you're looking after the drink stand now. I've got to say, I'm getting curious. I've heard a lot about you. I wonder what kinds of drinks you can mix with the ingredients Glenfiddich has prepared. I don't have much of a choice. It's just one thing after another right now. First off, the Knights... As the captain of the reconnaissance company, I have to lead by example. So, I've been intensifying my training lately. Being a descendant of sinners means I have to work hard to maintain my position. Anyway, on top of all that, the General Affairs Company has invited a renowned champion duelist from the court of... Since I'm one of the captains with the highest attendance rate when it comes to these things, and I have to prepare thoroughly to make sure I'm a serious match for the champion duelist. Oh, I sure could. Anything that'll perk me up would be welcome.
One twinkling starlight for Captain Eula. Hope you like it.
Judging by your confident tone, I'm certain I will. Huh. Not bad. Sweet and tingly. With a delight, I suddenly feel full of vim and vigor. But just one glass doesn't quite scratch the itch. How about something with a bit... Don't hold back. You don't need to worry about putting me on the floor with nothing but a couple of drinks. Works for me. The first company hasn't assigned me any paperwork for tonight, so I'm free to catch... That's right. The merchant I got it from called it Romaritime Flower Fruit Extract. It has a very unique... Oh, it's in that book Miss Magistus lent after a duel, a Fontanian to properly play host to Miss Clorinde. I searched for quite... But Amber said something that makes a lot of sense. She said that even if this custom doesn't really exist, following it still shows I've made an... Besides, who doesn't... I'll treat Miss Clorinde to this... Oh my. Miss Clorinde's combat style comes from the mysterious Marechaussee hunters. In the library, there are some... A more recent newspaper claimed that Miss Clorinde was an orphan from an underwater kingdom, and that before battle she would perform rituals inviting spirits to... Assuming these rumors are true, or that Miss Clorinde's abilities might even be more extraordinary than that, it's important that I'm incorporating elements of swordsmanship into... I sure could do with an energy boost, but... That's right. You really know your stuff. I doubt there's anyone else in... There's no need to make it sound so fancy. It's just an aristocratic variant of Favonius. In recent years, Firewaters gained popularity the world over. You really are good. Why don't we try replacing the... As for the alcohol content, that's not a problem. Plenty of the expedition... Yes, I have. For a while, the situation there was, to make matters worse, leading them on this mission was quite eventful. It took 3 weeks of stealth operations and those veteran knights faced the bitter cold and were all... Me? I'm completely fine. It was mentally tiring for sure. But fortunately, the operation wore them down far more than it did me. They won't be questioning if any new recruits try to make my life difficult, I'll just have my veterans give them a few friendly pointers. If you want to know what I've been eating recently, I'd better... They launched a diet in the past. Now we just need to bring our standard field rations, comprising of 5 cans and 9... You did say, sounds like, right? Our canned food supplier has quite the stellar reputation. The problem is, in order to meet preservation standards, they have... The vice captain of the 5th company, who has a... In any case, after eating it for a week, my taste buds have gone complete. You can hardly blame the logistics company. Of course, having fresh meals prepared in camp by a dedicated company chef... Brilliant! I'm looking forward to seeing...
Here's your all-new Seafoam Sword Song, mixed to meet your personal preferences.
Oh my, what beautiful colors. And you... The aroma is perfect, and I can smell the alcohol, but it doesn't stifle the fruity fragrance. Give me a moment to come up with the right words. I need to think carefully. I know it's unbecoming of a lady and a proper connoisseur would... But... I'm... can you mix me another? Ah. Oh, no, what was I going to say? I've completely lost my train of thought. Whatever. I feel fantastic. This cocktail... Oh, it's the best I've ever had. I think I'm gonna head home and get some sleep. Don't worry about me. This is the happiest tipsy I've been in years. I'm still far from being drunk. By the time I've gone a few rounds with that, Miss Chlorinde, and completed my reports, I'll have been on duty for 3 months straight. Jean, the acting Grandmaster. Isn't it about time she gave me some time off? I won't be forgetting this injustice in a hurry. You mark my words.
Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the Knights, Grandmaster he didn't stop me from leaving back then. Or throw...
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult. As long as... and let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
You look pretty tired.
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all. And now my head's killing me. My terrible memories of being...
The Grandmaster's wording is somewhat misleading, so we made quick work of our tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's great pleasure. So he hit up his friend Charles for a few drinks.
You know how it is. When you're catching up with an old friend, a few drinks turn into a...
Ah, so you're just hungover.
I see. Understood. I just received word from the Knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any time. Ask away.
Ah, you mean like how only you could have pure... That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that. So
don't worry. I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that might complicate. The remaining content doesn't require the participant to do much of anything, actually. It should be like watching a play, except...
Wait! But we ran into a combat encounter yesterday.
We'll take care of that. Alice and I want this to be an experience even a child can... The parts you're testing today are more stable. Of course, when you access the dicier sections, be sure to keep our vision in mind.
Speaking of Alice, where is she?
Chloe demanded some playtime with her mom. And of course, as far as Alice is concerned, nothing is more important than a request from her daughter.
Yep, gotcha.
Ha ha ha. Well, let's go.